But before that, I want to talk about the war of 1973, which was very important over here. So once again, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
In 1967, Israel took over the Golan Heights, and the victory was so unexpected, but the state of Israel became so euphoric. Everybody said, "Wow, nobody can beat us." You know, it was like before that, our boundaries were so narrow. What the common saying over here was, "The last one, in case of emergency, turn off the light in Ben Gurion Airport." It wasn't Ben Gurion Airport yet, but turn off the light in the airport. Okay, and suddenly in 1967, the war was over, and suddenly we felt like huge. Nobody can beat us. Now, sports fans, what is the worst thing which can happen to a championship team?
Overconfidence.
Overconfidence. This is what happened to Israel. So they didn't really prepare themselves for the next war, and the other side was plotting all the time. Okay, and basically what happened was what they surprised us. In 1973, Syria and Egypt prepared to attack on Yom Kippur, Atonement Day. So 25 hours of fasting. Imagine the stamina for the average soldier would have. And most of the people do fast, secular or religious. So
Go Lakers. Go Lakers.
Hello. Hello. What up, my man?
Go Lakers.
What's up?
All bar mitzvah? Everybody bar mitzvah?
This is my brother Tom.
בני כמה אתם?
דייר ניק.
עברית, איתי עברית, בני כמה אתם? 13 כיתה ז'?
זה אח תאום שלי, אתה יודע?
מאוד דומה לך.
הוא סבא שלי.
באמת?
אני סבא
לא
שלו.
באמת.
אבא שגרנד פאדר. הוא סבא שלי.
מאוד דומה לך, גם כן. קצת השיער עוד לא אפור, אבל בסדר. So, Fox,
זיי חיפה, מכבי שלי.
I see some,
חבר'ה,
מכבי חיפה.
כן,
I
תנו
see
לי
some
כמה דקות.
12-year-old girls over there.
They're not into girls.
But 3 years from now, we're going to lie, but we're there already.
We go G. תביא להם שוקו.
תודה חבר. יאללה חבר'ה, תנו לנו
לראות
כמה דקות.
מסמביס לי?
אני מפה, תנו לנו כמה דקות. בסדר, לא נראה טוב עכשיו. בארצות הברית.
Give us a roll-up. Give me roll-up.
Shalom aloha.
אוקיי,
היי, שבת חלק.
חבר'ה, תודה. Okay, so I'll tell in a second. In a second, I'm getting just like I told, but there's a thing which is going into Israel. So Syria is a little bit further than the thing. So 1973, they attack unexpectedly. Now, what does it mean to attack unexpectedly? Can you really prepare big units to attack unexpectedly? No. So the high commanding of Israel did know what was about to happen. But remember, Israel is depending on the reserves. So we didn't call up the reserves. And remember, overconfidence. When you're not confident, you prepare your equipment, you train, but suddenly Yom Kippur, not enough personnel, not enough tanks, not enough anything, and people are not ready. Suddenly on Yom Kippur, no news in Israel, nothing on TV. There are some rumors in the bigger cities about Syria and Egypt invade, and basically people, the reserve soldiers, they take up their personal vehicles. On Yom Kippur, you're not supposed to drive, but they come to the units, they unlock the rusty locks because nobody took care of the equipment. They take out the equipment which is not in a good shape, and they basically drive without any proper preparation to the border on the tanks, on APCs, and so on. And Syria, it was the other way for them. They didn't expect to invade Israel so easily. So once they invaded, they just didn't know what to do.
They're too fast.
Okay, they didn't know what to do. And in the meantime, the Israeli forces sort of began to organize, and eventually they pushed them away. But initially, the ratio here was 1-9. So on each Syrian tank, on each Israeli tank, there were 9 tanks. Okay, so just like the war of 1967, the war of 1973 was a proxy war. United States on one side represented by Israel, Soviet Union on the other side represented by the Arab countries. So United States sends a lot of equipment, and eventually after 3 weeks, Israel manages to win the war. Israel wins the war, Israel doesn't win the diplomatic battlefield. So Soviet Union sort of pushed the hand of United States down, and Israel was made to make a concession. Why? Because the Arab countries told Soviet Union, if our people will believe what we failed, we're doomed as rulers. So we're going to be revolutions, mass lack of stability. So basically United States told Israel, you have to make them look victorious. And Israel did some territorial concessions. And the territorial concession, what we did was sort of like shaped like this, facing us. And now take a look at what we see. You see this road over here? The road below us, still Israel. You see the houses and plantation beyond it? Still Israel. Okay. You see a grove in the distance with some houses in it. Okay, you can see what the houses are there, but even from here you can see something strange. These houses are deserted. So this town was taken over in 1967. And in the meantime, the people moved to the new town, which you can see a little bit left. The town is called Quneitra. And this is the new Quneitra. The old Quneitra was given back to Syria in 1973. Okay? And the new Quneitra people, they stayed over well. So it's still a ghost town in front of us. So if you're looking for the border, this city, this deserted city in front of us, is sort of like a shape which is heading into Israel. But on the right-hand side, with wind turbines in the distance, still Israel. The wind turbines on the left-hand side, still Israel. Okay? But the water reservoir, the grove,
I see. Yeah.
is Syria, and beyond it is also Syria.
So the lake is Syria?
The lake is not water reservoir.
Where that water is beyond.
So,
It's Syria.
folks,
Yeah, that's
the
Israel.
war,
Other side of it.
okay, so the war was fought in very heroic way. So heroism is considered to be a very positive thing. But when you think about what heroism is, it's going beyond what you had to do. Heroism is needed when the original plan is not good. Okay, heroism is needed when the leadership makes some mistakes. But the regular people have to cover for the decision making. Okay, so this is what happened over here. Okay, and the leaders of the state at this point, the Minister of Defense was Moshe Dayan. What did you see?
That's Israel. Syria is right in front of this fake reservoir and beyond.
And beyond, and also the town that you can see in the
It comes
distance.
in like a wedge.
So
That's Israel. That's Israel.
So once again, just to repeat it because the questions are repeated, folks. All the agricultural area is Israel. Can you see the building with 2 towers over here?
Yep.
Right next to a small reservoir.
Small reservoir. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the former police headquarters of Syria. The same show I was talking about Eli Cohen,
What's the name of that?
the spy.
Eli Cohen.
So that place is still Israel. It's a former headquarters of Syria. So in that movie, it's not filmed over here, but Eli Cohen was at this place. Okay. But then you have this grove beyond the plantation. Can you see? So in this grove you have deserted houses. This was Israel between 67 to 73, and when it was given back to Syria. So was the water reservoir, and then you have Syrian town over there. This is where the people from here moved between 67 to 73. There, the town, Syria.